It's not bad for the first attempt. On chicken, for a change from vegetables that I normally do, and also for a change from bechamel sauce base of the sformato. So we never know, we learn all the time. Ciao tutti! Hi everyone, welcome to our channel. Today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my new version of this sformato. In English, it's flan without the pastry. Italian called it sformatino or timbalo in Italiano. I've been cooking this recipe with vegetables, pepper, Jerusalem artichokes, but today I'm going to do chicken, which I've never done before. So wish me luck, and let me show you how to do it, and I'm going to show you how to prep. This not much of prep to do here. I'm going to cut the chicken breast. This is measured in 250 grams, not two, not two chicken breast, because chicken breast can be in different sizes and the weight, of course, can be different. It is, yeah, so that's why I'm using the grams. So I'm just going to cut it into half, and then about an inch thick, just to help the food processor easier for the machine. And now I am going to move this food processor in front of everybody so we can see. Not much of a long ingredients here, so put the chicken in. For my regular viewers, they've tried my pepper and the Jerusalem artichoke that I mentioned. And here is the cream. We have to put cream because the sformato here is the base of the dish is bechamel. This is why I said it's a new version, because I'm using cream instead. That is 200 milliliters for 250 grams of chicken. And now part of this, now I'm only using the egg white rather than the whole egg out of the shell, of course. I'm using my hand to separate the eggs. No need for gadget for that. And another one, and put the egg white and half a teaspoon of salt, and we do let the machine do the work for you. And that is very good consistency I'm looking for. Yeah, this is ready. Let me just move this away so you can see. It's basically ready. It's pourable. And yeah, if you really want to really fine mixture, you can pass it to the fine sieve. But for me, it's not necessary. Yeah, this is the right consistency I'm looking for. It's pourable and it's liquidy and runny. And now before we put it to the individual mold here, that's this formato, it's forming. I need to put butter at the bottom and all the sides of the little dish here, baking dish, so that it's easier to unmold it, removing from the mold, easier to unmold it, and also it's prettier to serve, easier. But if you cannot find, if you don't have like the one I have here, it's round at the bottom, you can use the ramekin, which is a flat bottom here, which used for, I'm using it for when I cook souffle, but of course I don't unmold it with souffle. So these little dishes are specially for this dish actually. I'm lucky that I found this because when I was using this, it was heck of a trouble trying to remove it after it's been cooked. So now I'm going to put the chicken mixture in the individual molds, and we're going to cook it. So do not fill this all the way to the top. Fill it about an inch from the top. Leave 1 inch from the top to the where the filling is. It will rise a little bit, but it's not gonna be rising like souffle. My old version of sformato is the mixture came with a whole egg and the bechamel and Parmesan cheese, and always made from vegetables. I made it zucchini, spinach, pepper, and Jerusalem artichoke and artichoke as well. So I thought I tried with chicken, and I am sure this will work as well with veal. So stand. So wait for that. Wait for that because I know I'm gonna be adventurous again for a new dish. So this is 250 grams of chicken, 4 to 6 people portion on small dishes. So let me move on this side. We're going to bake this in the oven for 30 to 40 minutes. This goes here, goes in that, and boiling water, about half of the baking dish. This is called bain marie. I don't know the right pronunciation, honestly. So let me put this in the oven for 180 degrees for 30 to 40 minutes. I will check on after 30 minutes. Okay. I have one more to show you. You remember that I have only used the 2 egg whites. Only egg whites I use for the chicken. Now, I do not want to waste these 2 egg yolks here, so I'm going to use it for the sauce. So it is called, now let's start with the milk. That is 100 milliliters of milk. I'm just going to warm it up, not boil, just warm up. If I can still put my finger on milk, meaning it's still It's still doable. Not hot enough. I'm whisk the egg before you add the egg, the milk, whisking egg yolk. And I think that should be it because I'm going to put it back anyway. This is for the sauce. Just whisk, 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 whisk. Keep whisking, basically. And now I'm putting it back. Putting it back to the pan. And bring it to boil. But let me just grate my cheese first before I switch on the heat. Need about a tablespoon of Parmigiano Reggiano, maybe a tad more. So let's say 2 or a tablespoon and a half. Yeah, that will do. Just cooking a little bit of the egg yolk, but don't bring it to boil. Don't boil it. Sauce, or you might call it crema di Parmigiano, cream of Parmesan cheese. Because cream of Parmesan cheese is very much part of this formato dish. So I'm basically using it in a different way too. That's why it's new. Yes, it is rich dish. That's why we only need to serve it in a small portion. And that's basically it. I don't want to boil it. It should be ready, and add the cheese. So that's a tablespoon. That's enough. So, so now you can add white or black pepper here if you want, but at the moment I don't want to use any black pepper because the black will, yes, not gonna be pretty. So that's why white. Likewise, on the mixture, chicken mixture, white pepper will be the right one to use there. So that this is enough, and it looks a little bit runny and liquid and watery, but that's okay because when it cools down, it will thicken. So I will leave it there. So this will be thickened while I'm waiting for the dish to cook. Okay, I think it's ready now after 35 minutes. And we are ready. Now be careful this one. It's really hot, of course, just comes out from the oven. And this point is a little bit tricky to remove it from the baking dish. This is, you pay a little bit extra care here. So why you have to be careful here because it's hot, obviously, because it just comes out from the oven. And so I can do it myself, but don't do it at home. So here it is, easy to unmold because I put the butter from the bottom to the sides of the dish. So easy to unmold. So here we go. And that is it. My sformato. Chicken, first time I did it. Let me just put some sauce now. The sauce is entirely up to you if you want to use the the one I made, which is egg yolk and milk. So this is entirely up to you. You can use any sauce you want. I suggest you can use, if you're in a hurry, out of time to make sauce, balsamic vinegar is always my backup. The thicker balsamic vinegar, not the very runny one, like that. And that is good, and it's lighter. But we can do a little bit more richer if you want. Let's see. We can try. It's a tasting. It's a new thing for me too. So that, yeah, to Bella. And now, wait, let me do one more unmolding here. Now, now this one gonna little still still hot, but I can manage to touch it with bare hand. And let's put it in the middle. And that will be good for starter, antipasto, or appetizer. You can serve it cold, warm, or just like that. Comes out right straight from the oven. And this is how I would do it. I do hope that you press the subscribe button so that you would be the one to know for my next video to come. And thank you for watching, and please sign in for the recipe. I got to taste. I got to taste the balsamic vinegar sauce first. Mm. It's good. Go to the cheese. Look how light it is. The texture of the chicken. Yummy. Delicious. Mm.